Okay, 6:20 a.m. We'll go through some screenshots first. This is my Kratom file. I don't know when these reruns were taken. You can see that Glory flips her image to hide what she really looks like. Somehow it's the left side of the jaw, which there's Coke jaw. You can see it with pasta, you can see it, yeah, you can see it. But Glory flips the jaw, so it's not her. It's a fake her by reversing the mirror image. There's some bird outside, excited about the day starting. It's the same bird. It's the same culprit bird every day with its noise pollution. Act as if you've been there before, bird. There's Allie. I'm drawn to Allie. I used to be quite attracted to women with rough edges, but that's taken it a bit too far. Now as I become older and wiser, I am not so attracted to the rough edges. There's tough guy Johnny. These are all fakes. These are all from the military. It's unfortunate there is no democracy and everything is a lie. It's kind of funny. They are exposed as actors reading off of teleprompters. Oh, Allie. My new photos to go over, I just slotted them under Kratom. I have idiosyncrasies as a YouTuber. There's Poinkinen making his Kratom. Now look, I'd have less problem with Kratom. I'd be more open-minded to Kratom as a heroin substitute if I wasn't seeing this guy chugging it down every show non-stop. Is he peeing into a bottle? I don't mean to go salty sailor talk. That's gotta make him pee. I gotta head to the loo when I'm drinking coffee. Now I mix in decaf because I'm older and wiser. I'm still putting some caffeine into it. I like coffee. I like the rush from the caffeine, but I'm older and wiser and I don't need to power the caffeine into me. No one does. So if you like coffee, you're gonna want to mix in the decaf to be able to drink more of it. I like routines. They get me through the day. They keep me happy. When I have those Asperger moments, when the routines get thrown off, I just try to weather it now. I cut slack big time for myself. I just sort of shut down for several seconds or minutes, whatever it takes, to refine the equilibrium. Fortunately, I never got into heavy drug use. I got into pot. I also drank a little bit, but not too much because I realized there were too many calories and it provided headaches, hangovers. There are negatives to this stuff. I knew as a little kid that there were negatives to cocaine, so I avoided it. That's one of the biggies that needs to be avoided. Cocaine, and obviously the opiates, heroin. You don't want to end up a slave to anything. There's Poinkinen. He's got that fancy chair that Ebon has, that Craig Pastaface has, although his is red. Nico has one of them. What a coincidence. There's some Kratom. Looks sort of like dried condensed pea soup. There he is drinking that crap. He grimaces when he drinks it, so it can't be that tasty. Now I sort of went searching on this guy. I'm pretty sure his real name is Stephen Carl Poinkinen, and his dad was some Freemason, some big shot in Indiana somewhere. Poinkinen did dox me on one show, but it didn't really matter. He was just trying to scare me off of his chat. What they eventually did was put me on block. Same with Combo Couch. They should have put me on block to begin with. I've left comments at Vanguard, and we will get to those soon enough. They are getting thumbs up. People are noticing my posts on the Vanguard. There's some fake fight going on. I predicted this too. So there's a fake fight going on between Vanguard and Jimmy Dore. The paid fakes are trying to consolidate their power. They're trying to scatter a little bit till the heat's off. I found the right phrase. Here's that bird. I don't know if it sounds clear though. When I go to edit the audio, there it is. It's going squawk. It's like act like you've been there before. He gets a little too overexcited. But I must admit that that bird is a little easier on the ears as it ages. It's the same bird each year. It's like the papa bird who gets so excited over the new day. I love that type of energy, but some of us need a little more time to get into the day. But it is getting easier on the airs as it ages. It's starting to mellow with age, but it's still got that crow kind of sound without being a crow, if that makes any sense. We're still in the rerun portion. This is where I ask myself, I says to myself, it's 6:28 a.m. Should I wake and bake it? It wouldn't technically be wake and bake because I've been awake since 5. I did a quick run through the daily rag mail. I didn't take off ad blocker. They still force me to play that cat and mouse game. I have a few screenshots. I didn't take much because, like the universe, where does it start and where does it end? What matters? Does everything matter? If nothing matters, then everything matters? I don't know. If everything matters, then nothing matters? I don't know. So this is a screenshot, I forget from what, probably some video on Creative. And these are a few of the side effects that Poikinen tends to exhibit. Respiratory depression, delusions. We got him in lies, claimed to have worked for the Nation and got fired by Chris Hayes. There's some great stuff in my archives. I'm not going to lie about what I came up with. I'm not going to toot my horn. I actually did play horn. So when I say I'm not going to toot my horn, I know what I'm talking about because I used to play the trumpet. He certainly showed aggression toward myself when he flipped out. I didn't document that, but he said my full name. He even said my middle name to make it seem like I'm a Lee Harvey Oswald. Well, I can do that too, Stephen Carl Poikinen from Indiana. So what I found on Poikinen is not much. It looks like he's been all over the country living in various states. So I imagine he is a career military guy and junkie, a career junkie somehow. I saw something maybe where he might have been a deadbeat dad, but I'm not sure. I don't like any of those people. I'm not trying to single any of them out. I'm not even trying to single out Jimmy Dore, Cenk Uygur, Marcos Melitsas, Tim Pool. I can go to the right-wingers too. Joe Rogan. It's the overall system. And we're getting clobbered by that overall system. Controls everything. It manipulates everything. There's nothing free. There's nothing true. Is aggression with 2 G's and 2 S's? Alright, I gotta check that. I think I'm getting older and wiser, but it might be getting older and more stupider. Is stupider a word? Okay, one moment. Oh wait, I don't have to look. Yeah, aggression, 2 G's, 2 S's, that makes sense. But Assange with 3 S's? No, I don't think so. I'm not going to track that down, but there was a poster that the fake activists off of Jimmy Dore branching off of him at their fake protests with 3 S's for Assange. Now, who the hell does that if it's not deliberate? Noam Chomsky, anyone? Chandra called Noam Norm. These people suck. We need to storm their comment sections because you know who are you. You are everyone. You is I. We're all the universal mind. They're gonna ban us, so we get like one chance. But if there's like all of us going for our one chance, could be quite humorous. We can't change the system, but we can troll it. That's called the freedom to troll. It looks like the powers that be realize that they need us. They need us more than we need them. I notice this. They're starting to put up weird recommendations for the algorithm. They're starting to try to shove me back into the kookyville wackadoo stuff. So they're like, alright, you can have this wackadoo stuff, but it's not the stuff I want. I want legitimate wackadoo stuff, not the too crazy wackadoo stuff. If that. Alright, I'm overusing that if that makes any sense, that shtick. I slow down, so by the time I get to sense, it should be funny. Alright, moving on. Old Ted Baxter there, moving on. Lou Grant. Here we go, we're still in the rerun. Oh no, this isn't a rerun. I think this was on the other day. But but somehow it didn't make it into the more recent milled-in videos. That's why I'm using Kratom as a file name. So I had this from the other day. Look at Jardula. He's like a mafia kingpin. He's trying to be a tough guy in this episode. There's Chandra. I think I already made that video yesterday. Her tongue's jutting out. There's a phrase for that. I noticed it with Dore and Graham Elwood. It's so disgusting. At first I thought it was some type of perverted, I don't know what it was. And there's also the Freemasonian, the tongue thing. That's from one of their numb-nutted symbols or whatever you call it. There she is. Yeah, it's that one. There's her tongue. She's holding in her tongue right there. You can see it. Look at Pasta still maintaining that. I'm a scary man. No, you're a 400-pound. You could be tough and strong or whatever, but if you're weighing 400 pounds, it's going to be really easy to run away from you, you freaking fat. Alright, but I'm not trying to put down people who are overweight. Well, so many people are overweight. That's the problem. When everyone's fat, no one's fat. You don't even notice that you're getting fat because everyone else is. And there's some rigged pant sizes. They want you to keep buying the jeans, so they manipulate the sizes. I don't know. It might be something to investigate there, but I'm not sure. I might have just made that up, but it seems true. Hey, we have a memory. We might as well use it. There'll be some mistakes here and there, but there might be something about that. I'm just too tired waking and baking it up to verify or something. Oh, that thing I just did with my voice. I recall that's an Aspergian type thing. We'll change our voices a little bit here and there. I don't know why I'm going into that. Let's keep moving along. Okay, this is what I just took from today. There's some porn star. I don't know why they call them porn stars when no one even knows who they are. I mean, a star should at least be a Kardashian. Should be someone we've all seen. But there she is, flashing the Freemason signs. What part of Freemasonry is demented? Do people not grok? It's got nothing to do with charity. It's bull crap. They do that charity stuff as a front. It's like the fake pro-Assange people. They're pro-Assange for the shtick. They mock Assange. They mock him when he makes that small fist thing he does. They mock him. They misspell his name. No one goes to their rallies. They're all drug addicts. I'm not making that up. They're all reading off of monitors and scripts. So who's producing all that stuff? I'm not making it up, and I'm starting to get thumbs up on that. I invade every single, not invade, but I comment, I go after all of them. So I go after Jamal Thomas. Yesterday I went after the Vanguard. My comments are still there. They're getting thumbs ups. They're having a fake fight with Dore. And that's going to be the main part of today's show if I can ever get to it. I am making 15-minute videos, so I might actually end up in a future video, even if this one is titled, clickbait title, Vanguard versus Jimmy Dore. See, I come up with scoops, and then these losers, they don't dismiss what I say, they act as if I don't exist, and then they make the changes based on what I came up with. I could see myself sounding delusional. This was months ago when I was getting 1 view per video, and I had about 12 subscribers. But I upped my game, and now I am becoming a mini-me. Mini-me. Get that? That makes me so mad to see that ugly woman flashing Freemason signs. Take your porn, take your immoral mind and your body, and you're gross, and go to hell. How's that? There's Patti LaBelle. I took this photo because this will allow me to do my Lee Camp impersonation. Dogs are sweaters. There's a little bird now chirping. It's probably mad at me for being up and about so early. So there's Patti LaBelle. The Lee Camp, he was making fun of a homeless guy. He goes, the only person... I forget what the joke was, but it was basically, they're pissing off the homeless guy. Dogs are sweaters. It was like, put a bathing suit on a fish while you're at it. It was stupid. These are fake comics. Every single one of them. I was born in the 60s. I know what entertainment is.